It's day 100 and it's time for a dead end street style celebration. More soon. This is what I think is the next to last step in the process of finishing up the signposts for my grandson's nursery. And before I do the shellac, I want to put the Star K brand on them. I wasn't sure if I was just going to do one or if I was going to do all of them. I've decided I'm going to go ahead and I think do all of them, and let's see how they turn out. Different kinds of wood, so I got to be careful and not do too much on one and not enough on another. Let's see if I can do it. The brand is in the fire and the backs of the signposts are now up. I think that Neverland is going to be the trickiest one because it's the smallest. There is one extra step I have to do on the Shire, and that is to glue up a little section that is broken on the back of it. So there's that, and then I decided not to just sand all of that off. It's probably never going to be seen, but if it is, it'll show the rough draft version of the Alagasia. And the Narnia might be tricky because it has started to warp a bit, so it's a little bit bowed up. I'm not sure I'm going to get the brand all the way on that one. The heating process is still going. Be back soon. I apologize in advance for any motion sickness I might induce here, but I forgot my good tripod at the workshop. So let's do this. We're going to look and make sure where the K is. That is right there. And we're going to try Camelot first. Going to put it on the back. Yeah, I was afraid of that. All right, that's not terrible. More to come. It's really too hot to have a fire today, but it's a gorgeous day. But I rarely get days where there's so little wind on this little. It's a little bit of a brow of a hill, and almost always there's a steady wind, a breeze blowing. So this is almost dead calm, and so that's what makes this work pretty well. I'm going to try Neverland next because it is maybe the hardest one to get on target, and I need to get over that fear quickly here if I can. Here we go. That was maybe even a little too long. That's a softer wood, so this the Alagasias are very hard, dense wood, so that one's going to be a little trickier. All right, it's probably hot enough for this pine. Let's see if we can put this in a good spot. Yeah, I guess I kind of like that. Here we go. Got a little bit of a bow here. It's gonna have to do. Okay, I think this is oak. This is another dense piece of wood, the Prydain board. That definitely got into it. Had to rock it a bit, but I think it's pretty clean. Last and definitely not least, the Narnia board. right. There we go. The brands are on. I like this as a way to wrap up the 100-day project. And I want to point out a couple of things that have been apparent but not explained about the whole deal. Some might notice that I list an address on each of the clipboard signs, and if it hasn't become obvious already, then let me say that has to do with the amount that I am trying to pay down. Some of it is personal debt, and some of it is just very generous gifts that my mother has given my family and me over the years, that I hope by God's grace to maybe be able to pay back, or at least to raise, in order to give her the what will almost certainly, she's already said it over and over, you don't have to pay me back, but if I can raise it and at least have that option, I would be thrilled. And so I'm looking for that blessing, hoping for that blessing, and I'm very grateful for the chance to at least try to pursue it. We'll see what the provision is, but I started at 78, and it is now 74, and we're just about almost 3.5 months into the project, and that is a huge blessing to at least be seeing progress. And I look forward to seeing what can happen in the next few weeks as I begin to transition from practicing on things, some things that I'm making for family and friends, into making things for hopefully new friends who decide they want to buy something that I make. And if that can be part of the blessing that makes the pay down possible, then I'll be really extra grateful and consider it a huge blessing. Thanks so much for being along for this. Any of you that have watched it, I do want to say I want to make a contest. I want to make a prize for somebody that can, if you've watched them all or haven't watched any but this one, there is one of the episodes where I unintentionally made a tribute to the movie The Blair Witch Project, which was quite a movie for its time, but there's one of my videos where it looks like I'm trying to do a parody of one of the crucial scenes in that movie, but that was not my intent. It just worked out that way. So, excuse me. So, if it happens that you can figure out what that is and which episode that is, and you can explain what I'm talking about, I want to make something for you. And I'm negotiable on what that might be. It'd be something simple, maybe a little sign or something like that. But I'd like to offer a prize, a reward, and invite everybody to watch any and all of the videos so far. Hopefully to see that as I continue doing this, I'm actually getting better. Most of the people that I admire who are doing these kinds of things by making things and also putting things online have said themselves, oh, when I started I was not very good. And I'm certainly in tune with that. But they have developed their abilities in both video and in their work to the point that they can feel very confident and happy about what they're producing in both of those fields. And I'm going to continue to try to improve as well. So just for fun, if you want to win a little prize from Debt End Street and the Stark Arts, I would love to make something for the person that figures out which episode and what exactly is the unintentional tribute to the Blair Witch Project. Beyond that, thanks so much for watching and for being involved. If there's anything that you care to comment on, please do. If there's anything you think someone else might enjoy, please share the videos. And if there's anything that you think might be helpful to you long term, then please do subscribe. And thanks very much. I look forward to what we'll be doing in the days to come here. Will not be, I have some shorts that are scheduled that are, but the time of trying to do something and post something about it on the same day is going to be at an end now for a little while. And hopefully there'll be some more long form things that might be projects that take more than a day at a time to try and develop. So I look forward to the next time I'll get to share something, hopefully later this week. And in the meantime, I'm blessed and grateful. I hope you are too. And thank you again for watching.